Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for XCOM Chimera Squad. We're continuing our impossible no healing run, which is, pretty tough, to be fair, but so far, so good, I guess. I think we're only like 3 or 4 missions in, so it's not like we've gotten very far. Our last attempt was with the impossible, what was it, Ironman and, what was the other thing? Hardcore Ironman, I think it was, with Impossible, which takes away the saves and means that if anybody even dies at all, you completely fail the mission and you completely fail the entire campaign. So we turned those 2 off because those were going to get a little bit too tough. Plus, it gives us room to grow at some point. And I think we made it as far as, was it 5 or 6 missions on that one? So we'll see. We'll see if we can make it further without those extra options added on there, which we should, because I mean, technically we can save scum if we really wanted to, which we haven't yet, to be clear. All right, so let's get into this. Yeah, so we got our guy here, our girl, I should say. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that this is a girl. Zephyr here, she's getting a little bit extra HP increase. She actually got the thing that got rid of the HP decrease that she had before, and then we're also going to continually give her a little bit more HP as well on top of that, because she is a frontline person, frontline melee person. So I figured a little bit extra HP will help her out in the long run, to be perfectly honest. We do need to get rid of the scars for Cherub here, but his scars are just slowing down his movement speed, I think, which may also slow down his rank in the list, the action list, which could be tough to deal with, but we're just gonna have to leave it for now. We'll kind of, that's probably a little bit lower priority to get rid of at this point. All right, so we got 2 more days on this one, and then we have 3 situations here. We also have this one over here that's a little bit high on the unrest. Probably would be a good idea for us to go after one of these 2. Let's see what we got here. We got unlock the scavenger market. Probably would be really good to have. The sooner the better, I would imagine. This one gives us a little bit of money, which would be awesome. And then this one gives us a little bit of intel, which, as we know, intel is very, very important for a lot of these. We've already got the team here. I think we sent a team here on this one. And we've already done the first 2, so we might as well do an Illyrium one, which does look like it will, let's see, what does it say? +1 operation reveal point bonus reward on district missions. These 2 reduce unrest, which is pretty good. But this one does not, it looks like. But it does give us a bonus to Illyrium, so we'll go ahead and do this one. Send some stuff to that one. I think that'll help us out quite a bit. And I think we're going to do the switch yard. I mean, I would like to do one of these other ones. In some ways, I feel like in the short term, they're better for us, getting a little bit of money, getting a little bit of intel, something like that. But I think in the long term, it would be better for us to get the scavenger market open just to give us some more options. So, yeah, let's do this. Oh, it resolves it automatically. I forgot this is one of those. So, no, that's fine. Let's go ahead and open up the scavenger market. Zephyr has completed her training. Unrest in Old Town has risen to 4. But we do have the scavenger market available now, which is hopefully something useful to us.
But with everything this city has been through, I have to believe we'll come out of this stronger than ever.
Stronger than ever.
Let's not sugarcoat this, Roger. How can we feel safe when our duly elected officials are kidnapped and assassinated?
You're absolutely right. This is a tragedy.
Can't forget or forgive.
But how do we move on? Tension can be felt on every street and in every home.
Together, Glorgo, that's how we move on. Throughout our city's history, we've faced many challenges and threats, but only together can we find peace.
Let's hope you're right.
There we go. Let's hope you're right. Let's go ahead and send Cherub over here and get his fitness taken care of. I think the hobbled mobility issue is going to be a problem for us. So let's go and do that. We have Zephyr back to be able to send on this mission. I mean, I do like Cherub a lot. He brings us a lot of really, really good benefits. But I definitely think we need to get rid of his scars as quickly as we can. We don't want to get behind on the scars if at all possible. So we don't have a lot of credits. We don't have a lot of intel. We don't have a lot of Illyrium. What does the scavenger market open up?
Squad. I'm the proprietor of the Viper's Nest, a humble establishment in the fringe. As I'm sure you know, dangerous tech from the Advent days still turns up from time to time. The city pays well to anyone who turns it over, so I hire a network of scavengers to find the stuff. Oh, and I occasionally hear of opportunities that may interest you. If I do, I'll be in touch.
Alrighty. So, as expected, I assumed this was going to cost us intel. So we have hair trigger, we have advanced stock, and we have an advanced autoloader. So just some mods for our weapons and things that we can get at some point. Obviously, none of these are anything we can get right now because we don't have the intel. Completion report, unseen agents, faction. Oh, okay. Hadn't seen this before. That's pretty cool. Unseen epic weapons. Ooh, there's epic weapons out there. That sounds fun. That sounds actually really cool. Anarchy and unrest change. So Old Town has risen up to 4. Hidden faction target raised unrest by 1. So yeah, Old Town, here we go. These other ones, nothing dropped, nothing changed at the moment, so we'll come back to those here in a moment. We did finish this training, which we already set somebody else up for that. Scavenger open market. I just kind of want to clear out these pop-ups here. I don't think there's anything else for us to go after here. We are working on the assembly for the modular weapons, which has got one more turn left to go. We don't have anybody extra to send after the Spec Ops. It'll be great when we do, because these are going to be some nice things to return to us to get us some more just income and stuff. So no, I think it's time to go after another mission. So we have 35 Illyrium here. We've got 65 credits, which credits would be really, really useful. Both of these are currently 0 and would go up to 3, depending on which one we went to versus which one we didn't. So with that in mind, I think we're going to go after the credits. I think the Illyrium is absolutely critical in the long run. But I think in the short term, which is where we're kind of dealing with right now, we need the credits to get some of the, like, the extra armor and things like that. So I think this one is definitely what we want to go for. It's going to be a difficult mission. Let's go for it. It's only going to be one projected encounter. Looks like there's a window or a door breach point, so 2 different breach points. We do want to... Let's see here. Let's jump in here and make items available. So, do we have any body... We do have some body armor. I think we're going to send the body armor to Zephyr, because Zephyr is going to be front lines. I know Zephyr's got some extra armor right now, or extra health, I should say. But even more health would just help Zephyr be like a big-time frontline person. Because I think that's really what they're going to be. They're going to be frontline. I mean, alternatively, we could send it give it to her because she's low in health already. That's an option. But I really feel like Zephyr's going to be frontline no matter what we do. Just really making her like just decked out. What other things we got available? We got breach items. We have a breaching charge, which Zephyr with a breaching charge makes sense to me. And utility items, flashbang grenade. Probably okay with her. Maybe. Tempted to give flashbang grenades to her, but no, this is fine. I think making Zephyr, I mean, she's not going to be a tank by any stretch of the imagination. Although with as much health as she has, she kind of almost is going to be our tank in some ways. She doesn't have any dodge or anything, which I don't think anybody gets baseline dodge. So nope, this is good. So that gives us everything we need. There weren't any other items that we could have available, right? Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Let's go. Let's do this. Zephyr, show us what you got, girl. I mean, I really, really like... I just forgot the person's name that we put on healing, but... Breach mode. I love this. This breach mode stuff is really, really fun. Alright, so we've got 2 side windows, and we got a main door. Side window here. I mean, all these are, unfortunately, agent damage likely. Fleet-footed. All units entering here get +3 mobility for 1 round. That's pretty cool. Last unit through this entrance does +3 damage during the breach. Not bad. Enemies still 1 less damage during the breach. Okay. We're going to send... I think her, because she has the lowest health, through this breach window. And then maybe her, because her getting some extra mobility just to be able to maybe do some heals and stuff like that would be better. And then we'll send Claymore first and Zephyr second, maybe, just to be able to do extra damage. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see if Zephyr going second gives us more damage options. Unfortunately, none of these are going to take advantage of our awesome, cool new breach items, but
It's go time.
or the robot for that matter. Oh, is she in a completely different room? Whoops. That might have been a mistake. Legionnaire. We got an adder that we have a 66% chance of just completely killing off and being done with. That's if we roll max rank here. Not likely. But the other side of that is that this one's aggressive. So is this one. It's a toughie. I almost feel like we have to go for this one. No, I mean that Legionnaire is going to be tough. Let's get rid of it. Let's try and get something on the Legionnaire. You actually have a good shot against the adder, but we could also finish off the Legionnaire. You just have to roll medium to be able to kill off the adder, though. But again, Legionnaire, kill him off. Let's go with the aggressive one, though. Had I realized that you had a shot here too, then I probably would have done this instead. But come on. Ah, terrible roll. All right, is this is Zephyr? Zephyr can blitz into anything here. 100% chance, fearless advance. I actually don't know how much damage Zephyr's going to do. I mean, is this a guaranteed kill? I don't know. I mean, Zephyr's going to do extra damage. I'm going to have to try and assume that this is going to be a good move for us. Zephyr's going to do extra damage. And in theory, that will actually work out for us. You actually have a good shot against the Legionnaire there to hopefully finish him off. And I like that a lot. Yeah, finish off this Legionnaire, please and thank you. There we go. That's good. So if Zephyr can kill off this other one. Ouch. Zephyr, finish him off. Finish him off. Finish him off. Come on. There we go. We did take some damage from her. And it's even with her taking one less damage, which is kind of crazy that she took that much damage from that. Okay. Terminal, as expected, did get an extra turn here. So we have the Bruiser here. Oof. Gonna be able to get up and do a good flanking against this girl, unfortunately. Not much I can do about it, though. So I think we're going to safeguard her to keep her alive. Can't kill the Bruiser. We're going to safeguard her. Do I want to move her up into the list? That's an interesting idea. I think we just safeguard Patchwork for now.
On the way.
Eat this first round of damage and see what happens. Alright, you still have an action. 67%. It's not great. Can we subdue you? And still be in any sort of cover? Is that cover? I'm going to have to hope that that's cover. But I think we're going to try and come over here and subdue you. Hope that that's some sort of cover. Done. The Bruiser's going to reposition. He's going to take a shot at us, I would imagine. Or not. Okay, never mind. Did not take a shot at us. Okay, so we have 2 more enemies left. Are we going to get reinforcements this round? Surely we will, right? You're actually, like, wide open if I moved over here. I mean, you're not being covered by anything. Still, you have a lot of health. I mean, I could shred some of your stuff with a shrapnel bomb. Can I get a shrapnel bomb in a position to be able to do any damage to you? No, unfortunately not. Barely, barely, barely. All right, let's move over here. Still be in high cover. And be able to get basically a flanking shot against you. I mean, I could throw the shrapnel bomb. Can't use it yet, can I? I actually don't remember if... I keep forgetting if you get an extra attack. It does not end the turn if used as first action. Okay, so yeah, this will be my second action, so it's not really going to help us in this point. I could move her up to be able to take a shot as well, but I don't know if I'm going to need this later on or not. So now we'll just take the shot here and hope we can do some damage. I mean, not a lot of damage, but we did some.
I can try cracking it open.
Alright, I really need to run over here and just try and knock out this guy. Crippling blow. Punches an enemy inflicts one of several status effects. The effect is either disarm, disorient, stun, or root. This attack cannot miss and will trigger momentum. We also have a flashbang. I mean, I want to come over here and smack you. You're going to get an open shot against me, but then I have 2 more people that can act before you get another chance to act. Or before any of the other guys get a chance to act. So it feels like this is a good move.
Smashing extremity.
He's got a lot of health too, so disoriented. I mean, disoriented is not amazing. Oh, we also got momentum apparently. Oh, momentum just means I can move. I mean, do I come over here and just re-hide? Sure. Let's clear the area. You came, you saw, you conquered. I mean, I'm assuming this guy's going to move up, try and snake one of us. That's my assumption at least. Or shoot us. Alright, disorient helped there. And now we have 2 actions before to get rid of this bruiser, which should be plenty. Especially with the chaining jolt. I mean, we're going to be able to knock him out with the chaining jolt completely.
Shocking hostile.
Alright, because that goes through armor, right? I mean, we're not subduing a lot of people, to be fair. So that's not really helping us in that regard. But you can now subdue this guy. And that's everybody. Does that finish it? Or are we going to get reinforcements? Surely we get reinforcements, right?
Stay down.
Yeah, it's not over yet. So we're going to get reinforcements here in a minute. Which does tell me we kind of want to reposition. I don't know where the reinforcements are coming from. My guess is probably through this door or something. So we probably want to position over here somewhere. And I don't know if you get a shot here or not. Trying to figure out the best places to reposition. I mean, we could reposition where we're at in case something comes through this window or something. Or we could reposition up to here, maybe. That might be better. Let's reposition to this corner. Or maybe this corner. Alright, we'll do that.
Shifting my position.
Double moves, so it does lose up your turn. I mean, it doesn't really matter where we put you because you're going to have to move no matter what we do. I'm just going to move you back here in the corner here.
Clear a path.
Okay. And just prep by something, I don't know. And then you're going to go ahead and trigger the thing, I think. Or can you? I thought you can trigger it with your robot. Maybe not. Let's move you to this. It's not high cover, but I guess maybe I have to get line of sight. Oh, can you not? I just assumed your robot was going to be able to zip up there and do something. Well, we have one more round left, so it's not like we are like short on time. We got time, I guess is what I'm trying to get at. I'm just going to overwatch this way for now. And then we'll have to move somebody up there here in a second. All right, you can move. You can actually not get up there in time. Okay. Well, then that's not going to work. Just come to here. I mean, I guess Zephyr. I mean, Zephyr's the person that has to be mobile anyway. You're going to zip over here. I assume we're about to get somebody.
Be careful.
Ah. Okay, I was being too cautious. Well, we got a rating of excellent. We have a 40% chance of getting 20 intel. Hopefully. So that actually was not that hard. If an android is damaged in combat, it can be repaired in armory for a small cost. Makes sense. We haven't gotten the android yet. Alright, finished assembly of our modular weapons. We do have a little bit of unrest going up. We got some credits. We did not get any extra intel, which is unfortunate. Maybe we should have taken the time to subdue some more people.
Aliens with highly technical skills. Engineers, scientists, and technicians. Put an end to the abductions so these people can return to their families.
Alright, so we have this active operation now that we have to deal with. We have a couple of promotions ready. Let's go ahead and do those promotions real quick, because why not? Oh, we get a new agent too. Ooh. High damage, cover destruction. We've actually used all these guys, that's right. Cyanox, ally buff, mental attacks. I like Blue Blood a lot for some reason. I don't think he's like necessarily the strongest, but just the idea of just the extra shots and stuff, the extra, you know, guaranteed damage almost. You know what, let's go with Blue Blood. I like him. I think Blue Blood's cool. If we'd gotten the other person that we haven't gotten yet, which is I think the Snake, we might have done that instead. Alright, promote agent. Unlock parry. The extra action for momentum can be spent to prevent damage from the next attack instead of moving. Okay. This is actually not a breaching action, which is interesting because all the other ones have been breaching actions up to this point. And then...
Blood, great to see you.
Back at you, Whisper. Settling in?
Not exactly. Until we have a proper field office, we get to sleep in a rail car repair yard.
See? Every job comes with a few perks.
Let me know when we have any.
The comedic effect is so hilarious. Alright, so you're actually up to the next level. Nice. So we've got Fortitude. Claymore is immune to the effects of all grenades and environmental hazards. That is just really nice. What's this other one? Improvised Explosive. Claymore regenerates a charge for carried grenades at the end of each encounter. Ooh. That is also very good. I mean, this just gets us... we just give him whatever grenade we want to give him, you know, like a flashbang or even the healing grenade or something like that. And he actually regenerates those charge. Ooh. It's pretty useful. I feel like Fortitude, though, just being immune to grenade effects, hazard effects, things like that, I feel like that's just going to somehow come in handy. I'm going to go with this. I presume at some point we could respect these, maybe. I would imagine there's some way to respect them later on if we decide to do that. You know what? I meant to tint our armor somehow. I like this darker blue. Or we can go black. Let's go blue. Channel colors. Let's tint everybody's armor. Dark blue. Everybody, get you the blue. Is it this one or this one? I mean, this one looks more like it, but once you actually put this one on, it looks a little bit better. I feel. You know what? Why not? Let's go back through the brighter blue. Give it a little bit of pop. Oh, we can even do the robot. That's cool. Yeah, we'll give you a little bit brighter blue. There we go. All right, a little bit of pop. I like it. All right. Oh, I guess I could have clicked the button assign to all agents. I didn't see that till I was done, but that's all right. Okay, so we got our modular weapons. New supply item, autoloader stock, expanded magazine, etc., etc. Okay, so we can get weapon optics, which gives us laser sight scopes, enhanced armor, which would be it says it's a priority. Improved field teams is also a priority, which gives us field teams to be ranked up to 2. I mean, good, yes. I don't know that we're even at the Intel income to be able to do anything worth it with that at the moment. Modular androids, breach tactical equipment. I feel like we have to go for something that's not going to cost us anything right now, which a lot of these aren't. Laser sight. You know, let's go for this one. Doesn't cost us anything, just time. I think that feels like a pretty good idea. All right, do that. We still got training on you to finish that up. Agents idle. We actually have an idle agent now, finally. Do we want to move anything around, bring him in for any reason? Just go to the spec ops maybe with him. Also, presumably, he could come in here. What happens if we assign you here? Actually takes a whole turn off of that. Which I don't know if that's super critical. I feel like going after one of these is a really good idea. Probably credits first. Then maybe intel. This is a tough one, actually. But yeah, let's do credits first. It's take him 3 turns. So basically, he's going to be gone for 3 turns. I mean, almost the same as like the fact that we didn't have him at all. So I think that's okay. Gets us a whole bunch of credits coming in. We actually have some credits now from that last mission. So we can come into the supply and actually start getting some stuff. Clip size increased by 1. Missed shots still deal. I love the stock. Stocks have always been good in the past because it's just that way to just, all right, I just need 1 more damage to finish this guy off. And that's usually a good way to do it. First reload on mission does not cost an action. That's usually really good. Auto key card. It's also pretty nice. Breach charge. I mean, some extra padding probably just to give a couple more people some HP. Adaptable passive ability. Vent breach points could come in handy. I also like the idea of the dodge for like our tanks and stuff. A lot of good stuff here, honestly. The tracer rounds, they're so expensive though. Let's go for some extra padding. Yeah, I feel like we just need a little bit more oomph for a couple of our people. All right, so all of that. Anarchy and Unrest changed. This one up to 5. This one's up to 3. Got some new supply items. We already talked about that. Oh, does the scavenger thing not stick around? I just assumed it would stick around. It's interesting. Here's our field team abilities. So we can apparently reduce unrest with somebody. +1 per rank. Oh, okay. Interesting. So we can reduce a lot of this unrest. It's got a cooldown. In some ways, it feels like the sooner you do it, the better. Now, it does look like... I can't afford another field team here, unfortunately. If I could, that would have been nice to put that there and then just drop everything. You know, one fell swoop. Requires 4 or more total field teams, which we do. We do have 4 or more total field teams. 1, 2, 3, 4. Weird. Requires 1 or more field teams at rank 3, which we do not have, and this requires a field team in every district. I'm tempted to just do this. I mean, it's got a cooldown, but at least it drops everything by 1 and just kind of buys us some time, so to speak. I mean, maybe we'd prefer to wait, you know, wait until something else shows up. I don't know. The only way we're going to know is to try it. So let's... How do I do this? Oh, the target district. We actually have to pick a district. Never mind. Oh, we don't have 4 field teams. I thought that one was a field team. Had a field team on it, but it doesn't yet. I misread that. So maybe we don't do this yet. And in fact, I see it says no field team. Maybe if I use my eyeballs, I'd be okay. I mean, I'm assuming we have to go after this one at some point. But do we go after it right now? Can we do this one first? 30 Illyrium. Can we do this one now? Automatically advance there. You ready to proceed? I don't know. Like, what happens if we don't do this one? I honestly don't know. Oh, I know what happens. That's right. If, let's see. If a city anarchy will increase by 1 each day, there are any districts at critical unrest. Completing an investigation removes 3 points. If city anarchy reaches 14, it falls, obviously. So this would actually trigger this to go up a little bit. I feel like we can't do this until we get our other guy back. So I think I'm going to do this for a day because that'll bring him back. And yeah, we're going to get a turn of those, but Cherub is back now. And I feel like using him is going to be better for us in the long run. Maybe.
Protested the continued closure of the starport today, insisting on access to the facility. Artisan Glorva of the Shipworkers League had this to say.
Those starships are sacred territory. To keep us from them is yet another cruelty, one we have learned to expect.
Jacinda Schultz of the Starport Authority responded.
Prudence is not cruelty. We can't allow access to the facility until it is deemed secure.
This is Celio Dash with Channel 37.
Channel 37. All right, so we got a little bit of anarchy. We expected that. Training is completed. Good stuff. I mean, I would love to give you some more health, but I feel like we can't afford that right now. Let's change out. Who do we want to change out? Maybe him, actually. I mean, he's really good in a lot of ways, but I like her just zap for 4 without going through, having to worry about armor ability. Obviously, her heals. This guy does a lot of damage and also got a lot of, or girl, I should say, has, I keep forgetting, I'm sorry. She has a lot of health, a lot of damage, so she's really good for us. I feel like we put Cherub in here and go with that. But that also means that we can either put him in place of this, or we could send him after some training, which, yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and get him some basic conditioning, get him a little bit extra health. Maybe it's the right move, maybe it's the wrong. We don't know. All right, so we have a bunch of missions here. These are going to bump them up to 3, but I do feel like, do we try for this mission? Oh, I just realized I was going to put a cut in there. So let's put a cut in here before we go after anything else. But yeah, we're going to figure out which mission we're going to go after next time. I do appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.